Well, good morning, everybody. Kim, get back in here. Filling in for the day for Shelby was Kim Kung, filling in for one day and one day only.
Thanks,
so just say hi to everybody out there,
everyone.
the audience that's going to be watching us online today. So yeah, it's good working with Kim today. Shelby will be back on Monday into the regular scheduled program, so to speak. So it's been kind of a fun week around here. Getting a few new faces. Of course, we've missed Shelby very much. Well, getting on a little more serious note here, there's a lot going on as we go through the day today. There are going to be some travel concerns out there today with snow moving in. It's kind of a post-Christmas snow, so to speak. You see somebody sneaking in front of the green screen there. But anyway, as we check out your FUTURECAST for today, a lot of cloud cover out there already. I don't think we're going to see much in the way of any kind of sunshine today. As we go through the day, chances of snow will start to pick up. And actually, before I even get to the snowfall out there, I do want to talk about northern Nebraska this morning. There have been some reports of some slick roads out there from about Broken Bow Ord to Albion northward. Some freezing drizzle this morning. So the roads are slick in spots, so just keep that in mind traveling early this morning. And then I also mentioned, most of us will stay dry this morning. Chances of snow starting to increase in the southwest by the late morning hours. Through the afternoon, the rest of us start to see that chance of snow move in. The chance is getting better and better as we go through the afternoon hours. So by the time we get towards about 5 or 6 o'clock, many of us are seeing snow. Now, I do also want to mention far southeastern parts of the viewing area, really anywhere from about York southeastward, has a chance of maybe a little bit of a wintry mix, as temperatures will be maybe closer to freezing or just above freezing. So a little bit of rain, snow, freezing rain, sleet, any of the above really could be possible in those locations. But most of us, again, it will be snowfall. This will continue into the evening hours. In fact, the prime for it, I think, will be during the early evening hours. Continuing after 9 o'clock through midnight for many of us. Northeast Nebraska, you may see it last longer than midnight, but for most of us, we'll start to see things wrap up after midnight tonight. And by tomorrow morning, we're starting to clear up the skies. And then during the day tomorrow, we see a return to some sunshine across the area, but it will be a chillier day for your day on Saturday, or I should say a chilly day, as temps will struggle to warm up. So, start off with the advisories. Freezing rain advisory in northern Nebraska. It only includes Kippaha and Boyd County until 9 o'clock in the morning, but you could almost include any of those counties from Rock, Brown, and Holt County towards Antelope County, Wheeler, Garfield. You could also include Loop and Blaine County. Those counties could also be included under the freezing rain advisory because there are already slick spots out there. Again, this will continue till about 9 o'clock. Most of these locations are under a winter weather advisory from 9 o'clock this morning until midnight tonight. Some areas in the far northwest there will actually be excluded from it later this morning, as they're seeing their chances of snow clear out here pretty quickly. Farther to the northeast, northeastern Nebraska, those areas will be looking at snowfall lasting a little bit longer, so the winter weather advisory continues until 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, it does not include Hastings, but it does include GI and Kearney, Lincoln, York not included in this. So it's kind of a fine line here when we're talking about more impactful snows, and again, it's from about Kearney and Grand Island north and westward. How much snow are we talking about? Well, this is the North American forecast model, which seems to kind of agree with the alignment of the heavier snowfall the best with this forecast model. You look at the Tri-Cities, 1 to 3 inches of snow. That's my thinking right now, with the higher amounts as you go to the northwest. So Grand Island, Kearney, probably about 2 to 3, probably 1 to 2 in the Hastings area. Lincoln, around an inch, maybe a little bit less, and then lower amounts to the southeast. Okay, so you get into the Grand Island, Kearney areas, you get over 2 inches of snowfall, Ord, Broken Bow, then you start talking about 3, 4, 5 inches of snowfall in these locations. In those purple shaded areas, maybe closer to 6 inches of snowfall. So for most of us, I could say everybody in our viewing area, I go from a 1 to 6 inch range, but again, the higher totals will be to the north and to the northwest of the Tri-Cities. And keep in mind, winds will be blowing, so some blowing snow could be some problems, some visibility issues out there by later this afternoon and tonight. So increasing chances for snowfall through the day up towards the north. Temperatures not budging much today in the 20s. To the west, 20s as well, with snow showers moving in pretty quickly this morning and continuing through the afternoon and early evening hours. Increasing chances of snow in the south, upper 20s, lower 30s. A little bit warmer to the east, which means a little more of a chance of a wintry mix, although the chances of precipitation, they hold off until a little bit later on in the day, especially out towards Lincoln, Beatrice, and in Crete. Now let's look at the rest of your 7-day forecast again. Most impactful today. Weekend looking okay, but chilly, but then colder air next week. Another chance of some snow, slight chances of snow, I should say, on Monday into Monday night. But the bigger story, I think, will be the colder air that comes in next week, as temperatures will struggle. We probably will not make 10 degrees on Tuesday. 5 to 15 degrees in most spots on Tuesday. Below zero Monday night and again Tuesday night, and wind chills will be well below zero, especially when it's blustery out Monday and Tuesday. New Year's Eve a little bit better yet for New Year's Day on Thursday, as temps get back into the teens and 20s at least. It's not great, but it's better. But there are signs that we have another shot of some colder air yet coming in after Thursday. So by next weekend, we could be talking about another Arctic blast moving in. So definitely a big weather pattern change here. Again, first off, active, and then of course colder conditions, not as mild as it was for most of the month of December. So again, a lot going on these next couple of days. The one thing I can't stress enough, again, because there's a lot of people out and about today and tonight with traveling plans, heading home, heading out exchanging gifts at the stores, taking them back, I should say, maybe some more Christmas gatherings. Take it easy out there later on tonight. Take it slow, be careful. It doesn't take much snow to cause some big time issues. And that's already even this morning for northern Nebraska where we have the slick roads out there. So again, a lot to talk about. I know I kept you busy. I know I kept you on a little bit longer, but again, just want to stress safety out there for today and tonight. So there you go. There's your forecast for today. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. I will see you next Monday. Until next time, have a great weekend.